Hello and good morning and welcome to some Super Robot Wars where I assure you I'm going to do more than two stages like I did last time. Since I don't really count the DLC, I really only did two stages last time. Alright, just a second. We have one DLC stage, and then we have some story. I am hoping to get to the root split. Don't exactly know the exact plan. But we'll start with the DLC, get that extra money and tech points. That'd be a good start. Uriah's son by accident killed Akko and... Okay. So this scenario is about Rui, which is probably going to be one of the battleships other than Yamato, because everyone who knows this game knows you're going to use Yamato. But Yui will probably be my othermost used ship. Maybe also the Fullmetal Panic one, because I love Fullmetal Panic. It's one of my favorites. It really is. Alright, just 1 second. You look good in that uniform. Possibly divine. I'm glad to hear you say so. And so, Major Rui, you shall be appointed the captain of the Nezuko B, if only for the time being. Captain. They are second generation Nezuko-class battleship, a successor of sorts of the Nezuko A of the Lizard War. It's equipped with the same Okamaka computer system as Nezuko. Optimized data collection for the one-man, one-ship project. Which means that the ship will be under the sole control of me and Omakan. We do appreciate that, and we do anticipate that in the future. But given the current situation, we're providing you with a few operators in the way of support. Allow us to introduce your crew. You may enter. Hello. Hello. I believe you know these two. Executive officer. Man. This must be a lack of localization thing, because the overabundance of the introduction, including the title, like, you could easily reduce a couple words here. You really could. That he's been so dutiful as your bodyguard, we do believe one promotion deserves another. I look forward to serving you as your executive officer. The feeling is mutual. I'm sincerely grateful for your help and also. It's only the call of duty. It'll be my pleasure. You. Yes? You're like me. Yes I am. Raised and trained as an operator, ma'am. I always dream of my goal to proudly serve under you. Me? I mean, Major? Harry McCuby, you said. Yeah. Yes, ma'am? Do you mind if I call you Harry? Not at all. It'll be your job collecting operating data of the Nezuko B during battle. Without any further delay, we will Proceed to the next room where you receive your mission directions with me. Yes, Major. Major Hosono. Yes, what is it? Well, I just want to say take it easy. Thank you for your concern, but I'm fine. Oh, really? He's a strong one. At least he's trying to be. Like we... Hey. Yorika and Axel's handiwork. Indeed. Major General, your husband is a good man. Wait, what? I just think it's wonderful that he promised you he'll be back. It just hit me recently. You're your best thought, really. And you better come back. I will leave you with this. But one thing that's interesting about that anime, Natsuko is named after the ship, not the mechs and stuff, but it's not really common for mecha focus. Like, yes, Battleship Yamato, but that doesn't have mechs in it, man. Like, it may be in a mecha game, but let's be honest, the VXT made sure to make it a priority to have a battleship or entry at this point. So the idea that sorry, brain fart, but it's like counting, like generally saying, because Cowboy Bebop was in Super Overdose, it has to now be considered a mecha. Yeah, you can't make that argument, man. Like, I meme about it. But here's the thing. I ain't being serious. When I meme, I am not going, well, clearly I actually mean it should be considered a mecha. No. There you are, but that'll be enough, you two. Natsuko B is in a high alert zone. Sorry, Captain. Allow me to review our mission. The Natsuko B is to monitor the Hazuko-pan facilities in hopes of deviating support, suppressing the continuous terrorism on the part of Fomo the Nova Federation Warhawks. And what do you think about these events, Commander? I think it's the same that this would happen after the former Jehovah's made up of the Earth Federation. But with the way the Lizard War healed out, we knew there were groups out there who weren't pleased with the ceasefire. And those are the ones behind the acts of terrorism. Would you consider these sporadic attacks an attempt to disable the Earth Federation? Well, they're not stupid. They have to be doing this for a reason. It's not that I know what it is. The captain shows up, and all of a sudden, he's a perfect gentleman. We have to do our best to serve as a decoy. What? This is a Natsuko class ship. Being the successor to the Natsuko A, it's bound to come with attention of the head hardliners. But I guess it was less pepping out there with the end of the resort. The Natsuko B even existing is probably enough to rustle the jimmies. Are you saying the reason we didn't Boston job to sell her to Asa was because, exactly, is telling them that the Nazgul B is here. It is to give us all a bit more experience. The captain has gone back to civilian life. They tried to kidnap her over his skills as an operator. She's been through so much, and now she's going to play decoy. I can't believe this. Captain, we have unknown users closing in. It seemed they'd taken the bait. There they are, the hardline De Nova survivors. Comanches! Superior Avalanche has launched. That's far enough, Commander. Bloodline, the raisins are my job. It's up to you, Harry. Keep the captain. Take care of the captain and Nazgul B. Yes, sir. These gems these are appearing after the Nazgul B. They'll lure them out and counterattack. Yes, ma'am. Begin the attack. We saw Nazgul B campaign with victory. What the heck? Okay. I have never really appreciated the modern maps as global was, but this game has been helping that, honestly. It's been a long time since I was assigned to protect the captain. Because the Tanakas end up in Ocean City because of that. I tried to be a proper bodyguard, pretty cool, melt in the background, but then I started to like her. And not a damn thing has changed. There we go. These things are really going to be a non-threat, I think. I think I can handle this with just 2 units. He is trying his best, but the enemy forces are just too overwhelming. He didn't get hit, he took 1 shot, and we are just beginning. What do you mean overwhelming? We got this! Captain, receive communication. From who? Nazgul B. That light ship, it looks like the Nazgul class. No way. No way the Jovans will leave it be. We cannot leave them here. You're on, lock-on. It's too busy fixing. I'm so... No good, Captain. Nazgul B isn't responding to our message. That's their modus operandum. They offer their help, and they're not our enemy. We can ignore them. But Captain! Don't worry, Harry. The Captain sailed the battlefield of Nazgul B plenty of times. You have? As an operator at the time. We're on level playing field now. Time has hit them and gather intel. You see, you, Nazgul B. We got hit hard by the Jovans before. I hope we can count on you today. Yeah, I'm going to get you here. I want to group my units together. And I'll give it 1 enemy at least. There we go. I think that's as good as we can do right now. Just gonna get you to be my dodge tank. Alright, that's nice. Going for lock on, I love that. There we go. Because there's approaching from this sector and fast. Are they reinforcements? We don't have any data on them. They're new models, which means they're not just survivors. I'm going to go with my gut and say the red pilots aren't exactly normal. This thing smells like well, was expecting one of the Garrico's test runs. You got to cause us enough trouble. Time to say goodbye. You got more units opposing. More enemy reinforcements? No. They're all Federation singles. The new GNX. Hold up just a minute, Red One. You've been picking on my underlings. You must be the leader. I hope to leave you alive and tell the tale, but seems you're hawking for death. Would you shut up? You screw with the GNXB test run, you're going to pay for that. What just happened? He's going after the red one. Focus on enemy. Your target's the red one. Nezuko, Cecil Bean, both stand in our way. Are you worth the destruction, sour the darkness of the Tenko? Go. I'll just tell you, I'm pretty ticked off today. I'll take on the red one myself. You can count on that. Alright, let's see. I think we got this. I think we can do good. Ow. We got it. Oh. And this is Death DLC. I'm not too worried. I actually want to see this guy's attack. Chase me, will you? You're for the sweet embrace of Hades. Say me all you want. You're gonna learn something about me today. So, people call me Cursor the Sweet? But before they call me Cursor the Immortal Hades, time to put your money where your mouth is. Oh, is this Richard? I'm sorry. I just used to seeing his first name. His gimmick in Gundam 00 was he blew up all the time and just never died. It was a pretty sweet gimmick, honestly. So just one down. Good. think we're doing good. Easy to turn this around, I feel. And they haven't even talked to main Sip that they're like, yeah, this is the Sip we have to attack yet. I thought Super Overlords AI usually went with high armor over high evasion. At least the old ones did. Because if you had a very evasive unit, the AI usually avoid fighting those. So if you put up your very heavy super robots or battleships, the AI would just swarm it. But this seems to be a different case because, like I said, if this was old school, that's what they would be aiming for. I'm trying to group my units together a bit better. Trying to get them kind of bunched together so I can kind of do support attacks and all that junk. There we go. No more grunts. Alright, let's hope that. I think I'll just go with defend for now, because taking the extra damage but not being able to hit ain't worth it. It really is not. Alright, let's see. Are you doing this? Yep, you're doing the special attack. That's why I wanted to look at you. Not my favorite version of that attack, but then again, I'm a sucker for W. W will probably have a lot of biases on me. Boom. Alright, let's go. Let's bloody go. I know these movements. Are they the assassination squad? They're supposed to be They're supposed to pilot these. And if that's true, I know who's behind us. Alright, sorry for the counterattack. Nice. I am getting screwed over already. Alright, let's fast forward. There we go. Stop wasting my time. Alright, let's go. I want to hit with my gravity blast. The Sip has certain Sitting all way long enough. Time to say goodbye. We need to be careful. There's something strange about that new model. And it being here means the terrorist attack was a little more than a diversion. Yeah, you could suit me up, but you're going to get a face of gravity in a second. Face of gravity. Like I said, it's not very fancy sip. It doesn't have super exciting animations, but it's just a cool sip, man. You done well. Of course, I expect no less. Damn it all. The Saba isn't up for this. It's a... Oh, come on, we're kicking his face. I believe that's enough for today. But I would love a souvenir. Captain, take a base of maneuvers. You're too slow. Say goodbye, White Sip. Oh, like that's going to work. Gotcha, you're not going anywhere, buddy. Gah. I learned a little something fighting you. I gotta grapple with you. I wanted to break through that field of yours. You fool! Ah! Oh no, they killed Richard. How stupid. Hades cursed me for my carelessness. But now they know what a grave error it would be to underestimate me. Natsuko and Sylvester Bean, I do hope the prospect of meeting me again terrifies you. Damn it all. All he wanted to do was draw blood. Wait a second. He might be with Commander Kuroba's assassination squad. Whoever was in the GNX, he was protecting the Natsuko. The guy. Whoever he is, he's still alive. What? Receiving the SOS from the records. How the heck can anyone survive that? It's his gimmick, man. Let him have this. It's kind of the only thing he has. He has to be immortal. I heard this before. Old Federation pirate whose name is simultaneous with immortality. Which means he must be... Master Duty has confirmed one survivor. His team has messaged us saying they'll be over immediately. Thank goodness. Captain, I have to apologize. We'd have lost our lives if it wasn't for that pirate. I take responsibility as captain of this ship. No, the fault is all mine. I should have done a better job protecting you guys. But if you lost your life, Tsubata, I honestly would have cried. Captain! But not just for you. I do the same for anyone on the ship. On the ship pad. I honestly would have cried. I'm going to need all of you to stay alive. I'm going to do my best to make sure that happens. We need to stand together and fight with the Natsuko B. You order, Harry? We're going to stand and fight, aren't we? We are, Tsubata. We'll protect the ship and our captain. The new Natsuko, ran by a worthy captain, it seems. We'll definitely be sailing the battlefield again. Not exactly a happy prospect. Lester Bean is retreating. Them being out here means the bad guys are really on the move. And we need to keep up. We and the Natsuko B. Asuko Yukari. They are our new comrades. And I'll do my best You taught me that much. The GM pad has been handed over. Good work, Subota. Not bad. He was out cold. I really want to say thanks. It's a miracle he's even alive. I don't know if I'd call it a miracle, Henry. What do you mean? You could count how many times he's come back from stuff like that. He's a real legend. But is he just lucky? Some folks out there may think that, but not me. He's survived because he's serious about living. Real serious. And all those other people who died in Gundam were not serious about... okay. That was mean. That was mean. I would not be pointlessly mean. Serious? You needed to remember that, Harry. We're going to see a lot more fighting in the future. Yes, ma'am. All the intel and I intend for all of us to make it through. We all fight. We all live. That's how I intend to run this ship. That's all, Roger, Captain. I'll be right there to make sure you succeed. Subota and I are here for you, Captain. Never be afraid to ask us anything. I'll hold you both to that. Both you and Subota. And I do believe the Nezuko Bee has to be somewhere. Yes, ma'am! There we go. That was a nothing thing, but you know what? Sometimes nothing things are not bad. I'm just going to take a quick... I'm not going to spend any money because I kind of want to save my money. I'm just going to look at how good... Alright. That's going okay. That could use some more. That could use some more. I may not worry about you even though you're one of my favorites. I'm not going to worry about you. You, I might walk with because battleship and all. You're going to get there by yourself, honestly. Just a second. 17. $33. 49. We just need them to get one more kill and go on a Pacific route split and they'll be good. I want to get you Ace and I think that's pretty easy. You, I'm not concerned with. You, very much maybe. You'll get there on your own. You'll get there on your own. I think I'll go... Alright, there's nothing else to do but continue the story, right? So let's get going! Hello, Captain. I'm glad we finally have the pleasure of meeting one another at last. The pleasure's all mine. I just wish we could met under better circumstances. If it was all possible, to be honest. But these are desperate times, I suppose. Enough of us to be in touch with the old Federation forces, at least. My thoughts exactly, which is why I think we should work to figure out how exactly we are going to get this situation under control, if that's alright. Yes. Yeah, that sounds good to me. I'd say we're pretty much on the same page. But before that, there's one thing I want to say. What is it? I just find it pretty amazing that, you know, such a young operator from the Lizard War is actually sitting in the captain's chair of the Nazgul now. Where things were different, normally someone a little more qualified would be running the ship. You mean, Eureka? Perhaps. Anyways, getting back to business, I read your report on the Marston successor ducks and Class A jumpers. Right, within the ship crew, I believe Eureka, Alco, and Isis are among those who have been kidnapped. We've been keeping it clean. Bleh. Sorry, my words got stuck. A keen eye on the likely culprits for quite some time, although there's still a lot about them we haven't quite found out yet. Chief among them is where they get their financing and just how much expensive support network is. We haven't turned up a good lead no matter where we look. Minto didn't know what to make of those connections either. He wasn't sure why a group of criminals with no past ties would suddenly start working together. Oh yeah, I forgot about him. It looks like his plan started to move forward too. Is that to say you know about the Blade Express Corps? Somewhat. We've done some snooping around in them too. Although, it's mostly meant to keep an eye on them since they weren't really doing anything wrong. Best to let sleeping dogs lie and let them get their work as some of the good guys, I figure. I can agree with that. But yeah, we're still at square one. When it comes to figuring out what's up with the Marston successors. Something's definitely going on. I can feel it. Me too. Someone or something out there is trying to drag us into another big long war. To what end? Who knows? Great minds think alike. I do think our only choice for now is to get to the bottom of whatever's going on. At least we try to take out the Marston successors. If I can change the subject for a minute, I get the impression that Special Being has as something of a keen interest in the Nova faction. Yes, you could say we relate to them in a way. Just a second, my leg falls asleep. Ooh, it's really asleep. There we go. Just had to move it a little bit. The thing is, I didn't do anything to put it asleep, but it just did it, and I hate when it does that. Whew. There we go, just moving my leg up. There we go. Sorry about that. What do you mean exactly? I guess now's a good time to talk about it as any. Basically, the founder of Celestial Being, Osiris, has worked with the Genova faction when they're still alive. Essentially, he helped them deal with immigrants who tried to run away from Mars and head off to Jupiter. This is the first time I ever heard of this. I already developed the GN driver on Jupiter, which is how I figured he and the Germans first met. In fact, I suspect the technology he developed relies on ancient remnants of the Genova faction found in the Jupiter Sphere. Is that to say that Celestial Being feels some amount of responsibility for the Genovans attacking Earth? We don't have a full enough picture to really say. We don't even entirely know what Ali's ideals are, or even his overall plan. But at the very least, we agree with him about ending war for good. Knowing that, even if he worked with the Genovans, at the end of the day, if they're trying to start a war, it's our job to put a stop to it. Let me ask you one more question. Are you all fighting in some attempt to try to atone for what you have all done in the past? Yes and no. It's hard to put in words. It's probably fair to say that some of us are trying to make amends for our sins in the past. I know I'm one of them, at the very least. But more importantly, the biggest reason we fight is so the world can one day know true peace in the future. That much hasn't changed since we first started to intervene in global conflicts. Alright, are we already going to combat immediately? What got out about Princess Answers from the Mexican Empire could be a normal. What, are you serious? The Lioness Princess Answers underwent the rite of baptizing as the first princess of the Mexican Empire. It was there that her identity of a Noma was revealed. Experts believe that it was her father, Emperor Jiri Aska who kept information suppressed up until her 16th birthday today. Initially, the princess intended to flee but failed, and has since been arrested by the authorities. Her mother, Empress Sophia, who had assisted her, said has since gone into hiding. Oh, we seem to be getting some breaking news. We have announced it directly from the Imperial phone. Effective immediately, Darian is now the official head of the Missing Empire. Furthermore, former Empire Jerry has been deemed a traitor and to the Empire for attempting to install a normal to the Imperial throne. His title has been stripped, and he is now in custody. As the princess, her title and nationality has also been revoked. She is said to be successfully banished from the Empire for her crimes. That is all I have to report for now from the Empire. Another day, another big scandal. What else is new? I don't know Angie's was a real proper figure with the general public. I doubt her being a normal will go down well with a lot of folks. I have a question. Yeah, me too. Dude, what is it? This is probably a dumb question to ask, but what is a Noma? What, are you guys kidding me? I mean, you guys are talking, I get that it's supposed to be bad, but that's about it. And I can't believe I'm hearing this. Don't they teach you kids anything these days? Well, don't be hard on them. They only just come to our dimension really recently, you know? And Chotsu especially has been stuck in Japan the whole time. Cut both some slack. That must mean you don't know about mana either, huh? Yeah, I definitely haven't. At least, what's mana? Mana is a special power that lets you do things like transmit information and generate matter at will. I just think of it as magic. That's a basic. Just when you have a concept and you really have a character say, just think of it as magic. Man. Magic, really? That sounds way too good to be real. True, it's real? Yes, but only people from the founding nations can use it. The founding nations? I don't think I ever heard of them either, sorry. The founding nations are an alliance that are made of some of the oldest, long-lasting countries in the world. Yeah, the founding nations are so powerful that even the Atlantic Federation takes orders from them. Anyway, only people who live in the founding nations can use mana. And to put it another way, anyone who can use mana belongs to the founding nations. If you're not, well, the lucky ones in this world, too bad. But anyone who's a citizen of those countries can use mana. That's what normals are. People born within the foundations who can't use it. I guess that makes them outcasts, huh? It's a little more complicated than that. You might not have realized it, but seeing as you're not from around here, but normals aren't treated like normal people like you and me. Normals don't have any human rights. Hell, people see them as monsters that don't have any right to live. They're despised within those countries' societies. But that's crazy, isn't it? It's not like those people did anything wrong. You're not the only one who thinks that. I feel the same way too. In fact, lots of people thought that for a very long time. But that's how life is in those countries. On top of that, normal people who can use mana just fine don't seem to mind the status quo all that much. And that means the Federation hands are tied, sadly. That's horrible! Why aren't people doing something? You're right, it is horrible. On the flip side, it does make for bad PR. Not many people travel to or from the founding nation countries. Although really, from what I gather, it's more like they just don't like outsiders mucking things up. They think they're special and better than everyone else just because they can use a little fancy magic. Which is why everybody else outside the founding nations prefer to keep the distance as long as trouble don't come knocking at the doorstep. Guess that's why I didn't see anything about them in the news until now. Yeah, but regardless, it's pretty wild that a princess from there turned out to be a normal herself. The reporter mentioned that she was banished. What do you think is going to happen to her? Who knows? Your guess is as good as mine, kid. I say at the very least, it probably doesn't mean she's going to be outright killed for being a Norma. Of course not. Nobody outside the founding nations can use mana anyways. So to everyone else, he's just normal. I'm supposed to be blending just fine. Yeah, she'll probably just find a country somewhere to settle and go on with her life. It's time to deploy. Everyone, we're moving out. You guys must decide what we're doing next then? Yeah, we're heading to Area D of the Pacific Ocean. Really, you guys thought that's a good idea? What's the point going out there? Sorry, what's Area D? I don't know about that either. Basically, the area cut out from normal aerospace, flight paths, and satellite trajectories. Oh yeah, I think Kathy really told me about it. There's some time of continent rumored to be there, right? It's not that special. Machines just can't work properly because of the strong magnetic fields around there. So people give up developing on it. It doesn't sound as fun as I imagined. You still haven't told us what we're doing here. There are a few ways to get into the area. It's possible for people to amass such a place and establish strongholds. I bet the monster's successor We'll try to pull that. Indeed. Put simply, we have a reason to believe the enemy has set a base within the area. The original plan was just to meet up with our allies in Ulb. But since it was on the way, we decided we might as well look into Area D as well. Mind that not our only reason for doing this. Sergei seems like he's finally ready to break some of the taboos in this world. I hope he understands what he's getting us all into. I think this is the plot is Cross Angel, and the thing is, I have never seen Cross Angel, so if that's the plot we're following, I actually don't know much about it, honestly. Ooh. Good, can you hear me? I wanted a status update on how much farther until we reach Area D. Good estimation, 32 minutes. The magnetic fields are a little unstable, but overall the ocean's pretty calm. Some crooks here and there? Don't really hurt anybody. If anything, it helps the Earth converse with Mother Nature. Wouldn't you agree? What's wrong? Anyone? Just so we care, no matter what happens, I need all of you to stay calm and focus, understand? Hey, we're not kids. We can handle ourselves fine. I know. You all can. But I wasn't going to say anything at first. But there's something that feels off about this. We got an unidentified squad heading our way. The magnetic field must have fallen off my reading. Is this the Martian successors? No, that doesn't look... Wait, they're in mobile suits. Are they with the Earth Federation? I don't know. They're not transmitting any sort of ID. Not responding to any of our signals either. Did nobody send them the memo that the Nazako is a Federation ship too? I think it's safe to say these guys aren't military. All units, prepare to engage. Alright, I only any... Because I am working on those units in specific. Already have a pretty little cast. Flick. I think that's what I'm going to have to go with for now. Just a second, just double checking. Alright, who's the worst? Yeah, that guy is not my concern for getting the kills. Stop already! Are you mad because we're trespassing or something? We're the ones out here soon enough. Alright. God damn. Can't really get anything right now. Alright, let's kill. Even though enemy is unmanned machines, their movements to the core a preset path, making it possible for me to analyze their strategy. Well, Nine, you're very motivated today. As a fellow AI myself, I may see the battle as an opportunity to display my clear superior programming. You're definitely in to win, aren't you? Well, are you in it to lose it? Nah, definitely not. Alright, let's kill. As a super AI, it can't be beaten by mere eyes or else. Okay. Okay, let's go. There we go. Alright, gang. Let's get started. No need to go easy on them. They're just mindless AI, unlike you. go. Go. Causing some damage. Boom. Boom. There's a way to get these all killed within 2 turns, but I think that would just be too much work for me. But it's definitely possible. Boom. Ow. What the? Henry, what's going on? The magnetism, it's suddenly got a lot stronger. Our radar, the sensors are both offline. Yeah, that's a force. Something's coming. A gate? Wait, something's coming out of it. Are those what I think they are? What the heck are they? Based on a step, they appear to be dragons. Do you know what dragons are, Nine? Yes, my memory breaks contain a wide array of data on things that refer to myth and legends. Well, they're not mythical anymore, that's for sure. The enemy squad has been eliminated. That's great and all, but they're coming for us now. Are they crazy? They're just going hog wild. Hey Mitto, do you normally see this sort of thing in this world? Nope, never seen or heard anything like them. They never used a gate to cross over into this area. My instruments are still detecting instability in this space. Oh no. What do we have to deal with now? Is that Gundam? This situation, I need a status report now. Captain Telford has made a rapid ascent back to the surface as in the most sound. Our current precision remains unknown, but more importantly, look at the sea. Yeah, it's so beautiful, isn't it? Halfway, are you alright? Yeah, I think so, but where are we? I detect an unidentified vessel, and also, are those dragons? Wherever they are, they're definitely going after us. Unidentified Squadron also appears to be trying to conform our affiliation. They look like they're ready to talk at least. Open our channels and establish communication. Aye, Captain. This is Commander Eva Talifa, Captain of the Assault Landing Submarine Talifa D. Dunn. I'm with the Well, rest peace fleet. Please explain the current situation here. As it is said and done, honestly. Judging from what she's saying, she doesn't seem to be really know what's going on here either. Anything, or even anything about the dragons. Please, Captain, I'm Major Louis. Captain of the Nautical Bee. As it stands, those creatures are attacking anything and everything they can get their claws on. I believe our first order of business is to make our way out of here. I ask you to help us with that. That doesn't explain much. Why should we? Why? Because he doesn't have time to talk. Copy that, Captain. I will assume a defensive position and commence fighting those creatures. Thank you, Captain. I appreciate your cooperation. You know something you're not telling me, Captain. We'll talk about it later. Right now, I'm just worried about those dragons. Fair enough. Yeah, there was a attack bonus if I defeated all the initial enemies within 2 turns, but that seemed like that would have been a lot of trial and error on my part. That seemed like that would have been, frankly, a bit of a pain, honestly. Hi, Captain. Man, pitch me, I gotta be dreaming. The ocean here is so blue. Maybe the metallic storm we ran into did a bigger number on us than we fought and flew us up to heaven. I'm pretty sure dragons don't belong in heaven, but we could end up in a parallel dimension or something. What do you make of the situation, Sergeant? Honestly, I don't have a clue. The only thing I know for sure is those flying lizards, they don't think too highly of us. And that leaves us only one choice. Indeed. If the enemies come knocking, our job is to answer the door with a bang. Think you can fight halfway? I don't know. But at the same time, I know I gotta do something, or else we're all screwed here. That kid's seriously unlucky. He thinks he's coming to test something, and then boom, he gets roped in this mess. I don't envy him. Gotta give him credit, he got guts. Must be because he's been around wars for so long. I guess that makes him and me pretty similar, huh? I wouldn't put you two together. I know he doesn't have the thickest skin out here. It doesn't change the fact that you have to be strong to come out to battle alive. You understand that, don't you? Of course I do. I don't plan on dying here. That's what I like to hear. Alright. AI, let's do this. We soon leave. Come on behind. Right? Alright, so get to Zone 5, defeating all this. Now that's something I can do without much worry. By the way, I want to take a look at 13. So that would be 5 times 13. And I need you to get to 40. Alright, we're only at 65. We need them to get a total of 100 kills. Plus this one guy get to 40. That's to be very doable, I feel. Alright, this one we probably won't get anything killed, but we'll get ourselves in a good position. There we go. This being a bro, man, you know, this making so my bros aren't hurting. Okay, let's go. We got this. AS on AS on Dragon Fight. I haven't seen anything, but I guess that's just part of the course when you're looking on some crazy imaginary world. I know quite a bit about Full Metal Panic. I do like Full Metal Panic. The boundary system remains unclear. Also, we have Emmy supporting. Hell, I feel like the cast of Full Metal Panic is a very solid cast. Like, I love Mel, Kurtz, main character. Like, look at this. This guy can move and then use his sniper rifle after moving. Dude, that is a powerful ability. Powerful.
相手が怪獣じゃ狙いどころがわかんねえんだよな。見せてやるぜ。俺のとっておきを。ビンゴ！
Bingo! Getting to 100 ain't gonna be hard. It's just getting. Alright, thank you. I want you to attack this guy. This is the guy I want attacked. So since we have the big guy with us, I forget his name. We are past the original series then. This is kind of insane because I do feel like the best parts of Bloody Full Metal Panic is the Oreo part, but that's just me. I have never seen really the newest stuff of Full Metal Panic, so I can't really judge fully, but it's a nostalgia thing, right? Like, really, I am not giving a fair judge because nostalgia blind. Oof. Alright, nice. Mel is just a killing monster right now. I want to make most of Full Metal Panic aced. Something's coming this way. Oh, come on! Can you guys give it a rest already? I heard this as well. I heard there are dragons, but I wasn't imagining this. Yeah, this is crazy. I think those Palmas are from the outside world. Never mind that. I wonder what brings these dragons all the way out here. Don't worry about that either. We have a mission to do. Hey, Sailor, that warship over there. It's trying to contact us. What should we do? There's no need to answer them. I don't have anything to say to them, and I'd rather not them not knowing that we're even here to begin with. Why not? This is a great opportunity for us to make tons of new friends, you know. I don't want to hear any complaints out of you. As your temporary captain, just follow my orders. Alright. They're not answering a single. They keep rejecting our attempts to contact them. At least they're talking to dragons and not us. Based on their movement, I suspect they might know about those creatures. Okay, let's go. Alright, I'm going to do... Oop. Alright, let's do the strong attack, I guess. You know, so all pretty powerful, so how badass we are. Lock in! Oh! The meaning of teamwork. Alright, that is one. Battle Drive is now online. I think I got used to this situation. Okay? Final missile. Alright, Halfway, I'll use you. Oh, Crest, you won't believe the mess I managed to get myself in this time. Zoe! but I won't give up. You know what? I haven't seen the Half-Life Fast movie. I just know the premise of the book, and I knew when I first went through the Half-Life Fast storyline as a much younger person, I just thought I just did not like it. So maybe in a more grown-up mindset, I might like it more. I don't know. But I know when I first heard of Half-Life Fast, I just thought the whole thing seemed unappealing to me. I just think funnel missiles is a cool concept. Like, that's a cool ass idea. Alright, going to suit hard. Wherever we end up, yeah. Okay, boom. I love the amount of dialogue, but it's also a lot of dialogue, man. Oh yeah, we're having a lot of random English. I love it. Get nuked on. Get kaboomed. I knew that was going to kill, but it wasn't going to hurt me. Alright, let's clean some things up. Boom! Oh damn. Alright, these other monsters do seem like a super robot problem. Yet, the designs of these cross-angel robots clearly tell me real designs. Alright, let's fight some dragons. There we go. Hell yeah. Take that. Eat it, dragons. There we go. I think we did pretty good. And after this, I only have one more turn. Alright, let's be hopeful. Alright, that's not bad. Don't know why you're targeting him. Boom. Boom. Alright, we got this. We got this. Boom. Alright, there we go. I'm glad that I didn't get her to kill, but that's okay. Let's see your ultimate attack. Let's go.
存在は理解できなくても撃破はできる。ラムダドレ。
Water. Oh, he's going to do the super punch. I remember this one. Doesn't hit, then kaboom! I love Full Metal Panic. It's a personal favorite. I want to have you at least finish something with your strongest attack halfway, because you're new here. I might as well let you have something cool, I guess. Okay, we only have one enemy left. Kosuna finish this. Why not? He doesn't get much love. There we go. Dragons defeated. Ooh, that's a wrap. It's a good thing those outsiders were around to get this fight over with nice and quick. That may be, but I see no need to thank them. We did need their help. Now let's leave. Then, we have outsiders right here in front of us. Can we chat with them just for a few minutes? No. Okay. Oh, you Flea, there's something I want to ask you all. But apparently you're not allowed to talk with anyone from the outside world. Vivian! But yes, I understand, as you wish. What's up, Santa? We just received new orders from the commander. Excuse me. Is one of the ships the Nazico? Yes, that would be me. Good. I've been asked to bring you all to El Saren. It's where our base is located. Now follow me. A captain, do you... I accept the invitation. We'll see what she has to show us. Well, Tsurugi, what should we do? We might as well take along. She hasn't said we're not allowed to go with her too, at least. Captain, I know you probably guessed why we're interested too. Josephine happened to have a small amount of intelligence on this Area D we happen to be in. Not much to go off. Even then, only a few select few within our organization have been made privy, but it's information nonetheless. Is that to say that there could be more information here and not even... Yep, you got it. I feel like we have a sort of responsibility to go check things out and verify what all we know personally because of that. That's understandable, Captain. I'd like to ask you to join me on others as well. There's so much to think about. There's a magnetic storm and those currents and that other squad. Captain, I agree. We need to gather more information, more than anything else. I'll go too. I'll do as they say for now. Understood, Captain. I can't get over how blue the sea is here. I don't even think we ever get... didn't think we ever get to see it again. There we go. That was good. Let me get this straight. You're saying that we've been pulled into some alternate dimension of Earth. After looking at all of our available information, that's the only reasonable conclusion I found. Do you not believe me? I do. I can't think of what else might have happened to us beside that. I'm willing to discuss the matter more later, but right now we're in the middle of an operation. I understand. Then for now, let me tell you thanks for protecting my crew earlier. I greatly appreciate it. No need for that, Captain. There's just one way of showing respect for you, prioritizing our crew's safety over your own. That being said, don't mind me asking the typical, well... It is typical, well... from your people as young to be put in command of a ship? No, not at all. I'm a big exception. What about this role? You're pretty young too. I'm accepting to the role as well. Alright guys, I'm going to take a few seconds and I'll be right back. I am back. Sorry about that. This was getting a little thirsty. This is real. That's very interesting. We're both like that. Anyways, Captain, I should be off. Let's resume the conversation at a later date once things have calmed down. What do you say? That works for me. Thanks again for everything you've done for me and my crew, Captain. Don't mention it. Now, if you excuse me. So, if we sort out the rest bandit, we sort out on a whole other dimension, huh? I know the truth can be stranger than fiction sometimes, but this is one truth that's pretty hard to swallow. I know what you mean, Captain. But what is done is done. I seem to see here for myself. We can't run away from the truth now. Period. Gather everyone into the hangar. I'm going to tell everybody what we know about our current situation now. Yes, ma'am. Oh, so that's a good idea, Captain. I say it's better than having everybody running around in fear of the unknown. The real problem is, how are we going to get home? Right. This couldn't have happened at the worst time. If we don't get back soon, we might not have a home to get back to. Well, must be because of the tests of the size. Okay. Oh, you're pretty well informed about what's going on. Only because I had a nice chat with one of the men who worked on that set. Cunning guy, but very trustworthy from what I can tell. Not like you. That must have been an interesting chat. Maybe, but stuff like this. But that is what it takes to keep Azra in fight, it seems. And then there's Celestial Being. Those people especially seem intriguing. Anyways, I got all business to take care of. You keep getting things ready for the reception. You got it. Transmission has ended, ma'am. Thank you, Inspector General. It always amazes me how we can use mana to communicate with people from afar rather than rely on machines. But more importantly, if I may be frank, I'm surprised that you invited those outsiders to come here. I'm well aware that I'm breaking the rules. But wouldn't it be bad to return it without doing anything either? Yes, I understand that, Commander, but the important thing is that they accept our invitation. I ask you to accept my decision as your superior. Yes, Commander. Now, on to more important business. Normal number 1203-77. Answer is, as your name indicates, you're from the Minister Empire and you're 16 years old. So today, you're hereby inducted to the Azran's ranks. You'll be a sort of fine for us for now. Azran, I have no idea what that is. Where are we? What's going on? What are you doing to me? Given your age, you're to undergo special curricular preparation just for. What about my mother? Where is she? Is she alright? I have to see her right now. Please let me see her. I need to compensate you. Don't touch my ring with your filthy hands. My mother gave me this ring. It's a precious royal heirloom handed down from generation to generation. It's not something a lowly bureaucrat like you should dare even touch, understand? You're not loyalty any longer. You're just a Noma. I'll handle this, Inspector General. Sometimes it takes a Noma to deal with another Noma. I'm Jill. I apologize for... I'm not a Noma, I swear. This is just some huge misunderstanding. Nomas are unrefined, antisocial savages with violent inclinations. They only live off their own primal instincts. I'm a princess of the Dimension Empire. To create me with such lowlives is oh, give it a rest already. Forgive me. It's nothing personal. I must say, though, I'm impressed that you made it all the way to 16 living in the Fairy Nation without being able to use mana. What? Did ever something strike you as a little weird that you're the odd one out even once? What are you talking about? I don't understand. Apparently she had a maid that used mana for her. That makes sense. So that's the same. Through 16 years of hiding the truth, look where it got you. And now your mother is dead with nothing to show for it. My mother, she died? You've been left with absolutely nothing in this world now. No power as a princess, no respect, no dignity, nothing. It's all gone for good. Welcome to hell, kid. No. Glad to see you finally come to your senses. Now then, Inspector General, could you help me? What does... So you'd rather get the dirty work done sooner than later? Give me the choice, right? Fine if I must. Huh? The body's to be good. What did you just do to me? Give you a physical examination. No big deal. Oof. I have never seen Cross Angel, but I assume this is the plot of it. The plot that starts it. I know literally nothing about Cross Angel. It is Cross Angel. I know very little about this one, honestly. That was very creepy. I do things so crazy, but well. Okay, it's all your fault, Kami. The Underworld story, I was trying to protect you, and I failed big time. No, you haven't. It's nice to have her at the point in the story where she's not being very mean to him. Like, I'm supposed to still have her moments, but she at least understands this guy now. Like, it's like we are seeing these post-character development, which is nice, honestly. That's none of your business, Kurtz. I'm not sure what you even mean when you put it like that. I don't know. That's why you used to tell me. I'd like to know the intimate details. Oh, you, little lady. I'm 9. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Yeah, likewise. Nice to meet you, too. Actually, how did you even sneak on board? I know we're surface, but we're still in transit. I'm an android. Does that answer an android? You? It appears it was a mistake to attempt to contact you. Prior to being properly Please, forgive my intrusion. I shall leave you to your conversation. What just happened? Once we run into dragons, and now we meet an android. This is one crazy world we found ourselves in. Alright, we're almost there. Alright, customize. Alright, you're the only one I'm going to give priority to. You never feel like you have enough money, and I have more money than most players would in the initial playthrough because of the DLC and stuff, but I still don't feel like I have enough money. Alright, 40, that says 20 away, I'm not worried. I want to move that up. And I need to move you a good 25? Yeah, a good 25 kills. I think I can do that though. I'm not so worried about getting to 100 because I feel like I can just do that naturally, just making sure I'm using those units. Alright, let's keep going. I think I finally understood what happened. So we really are in another dimension. There are others who have met the same fate as you. And most of them seem to come from a different Earth than the one you know. Tessa, what are we going to do now? Take Captain Jose up on her offer. Are you sure? As I mentioned earlier, we are kind of a mercenary group. So for the time being, I think we secure a peace, resupply, attain info well in the deploy of the Nautical Squad. Understood, I'll leave the request formalities to me. I've explained the situation as well as I'm able. But please feel free to veto anything that doesn't sit right with you. Thank you very much. Is that the Tactical Advisor in you speaking? Something like that. As Whisper, Tessa want me to hear about the situation on hand. High schoolers like me already deserves the title of Tactical Advisor. For now, I'll accompany you to Azurland, though it's a place unknown to us. The base of people fighting that huge creature. And one cap in cutie to one cap in beauty, and you left the world. Well, that ain't half bad for a pirate. Hey! Keep your hands off me, you creep. Your behavior is far from appropriate for a first meeting. It's fine, Boyko. At least he's serving us with praise. The kind of praise you're getting ain't one to be smart about, Cicero. No. He should know better than to treat a lady that way. But I guess that doesn't matter. But I guess that doesn't mean he's a bad guy. Hey, I don't know how long I'll be here, but nice to meet you, comrades. Dave's agreeing until after Mifrai is officially contracts with Nezuko. Our group and its mission are another dimension. There are some things we cannot sell. We are well aware of the circumstance. Don't worry about it. Okay. Our Sergeant Major Captain Tactile Advisor are ready something special, aren't they? Nezuko's Captain Ryu seems pretty young, but your world also has its share of young soldiers. Those kids are a bit special. So, just be sure there's something I have to say. Likes long hair over there. I never forgive anyone who messes with Tesla or Okami. Got it? Bravo! I thought it'd be up to me to keep these fools in line. But it looks like I got some help. That's why Boyko knows me better than anyone. I'm Sergeant Coach Rebel, and you ladies can trust me with anything. This guy would be the same no matter what dimension we put him in. Alright, Sosuke, you're up. Sosuke Sasuga. Pleasure to meet you. Never mind me, lay a hand on Kame and you have to answer to Sosuke here. Good to know. I see, so that's how it is. You don't deny it? It's my duty to protect her, that much is true. Well, be as it may, you could at least put a romantic twist on it right in front of Carmen. Boy, he's as gloomy as he looks. Nice meeting ya. You guys also use Gundams? Sort of. You kinda inherit that one. But you know, it's really surprising to see Gundams in this world. You're the one that was piloting that Gundam. Yeah, oh my god. Oh my god. Old Hathaway just looks weird to me. Like, and once again, I wouldn't say old, but you know what I'm saying? It's just weird. It stands out ridiculously so. The crossbow next one's called Halfway, part of the Sea Gundam. I heard that somewhere before. The Gundam is a bit different from the other mobile suits I've seen. If I had to say, I think it resembles the Sea Gundam. I come from a different world than the people of Celestial Being. Don't say. Why did you pull this submarine? Were you the only one in a mobile suit? The Sea Gundam is a new model developed by Baba Electronics. In order to test the atmospheric performance, it was entrusted to the care of Mifa with me as the test pilot. Sorry, it's a company from the world that develops mobile suits. A company that used to exist in my world. I can't escape the feeling that I've seen the Sea Gundam model somewhere before. That's it! There's data on a 100-year-old mobile suit. Is something wrong? No, nothing at all. If Halfway's world has submarines, it must also have seas. A Gundam model that I know present in the seas. In other words, it's possible that this submarine came here from all worlds past. If that's the case, I think I know who he is. He's Mafuno. What the fuck? Welcome to the Ascent. I'm the Commander Jill. I'm Captain Rui at the Nazgul P. Thanks for your cooperation. You must be really something to lead that unit at such a young age. No medicine having special being with you. We learn much of the outside world. Naturally, everybody here is from the outside. Anyway, everyone here is a Norma. I thought so. No food to recipe, I suppose. Of course, you'd know about this place. To an extent, yes. I'll explain it again. Simply put, Normals discovered in the founding nations have all been relocated here. Even Imperial Princess Atlas is a resident here. Why was this place created? You counted them, haven't you? The dragons we fought? So, they've been appearing for a long time now? Indeed they have. Those giant beings crossed time and space to get here. Fighting and killing the dragons is the duty of the Azon and Normas. Normas are only permitted to inhabit this world as a weapon used to kill dragons. Dragons are an organization that fights them. Since the battlefield is limited, such a being has Inso's taken the wait and see approach. I never imagined the Norma connection. This point in time and space appears to be unstable. But they appear here, they always create a gateway to another world. That's why this base is established here. All the Normals born in the founding nations are gathered in this place. It's hard to imagine that many people inhabiting this one base. It's not hard as you think. Most of us end up dying. That's what happens when we fight dragons. Not even Velda was able to figure that out. This place is completely cut off from the outside world. If we assume that the drones we were guarding the secret things get even more interesting. I got my doubts. Oh? You gotta understand why you would want to hide the existence from the public. But when it comes to defending mankind, wouldn't an organization like the Federation be perfect than a small fighting force? You don't have to answer that question. Everything was decided by the founding nations. Isn't that right, Inspector General? Yes, the Federation government acknowledged this as well. Forgive me for not introducing myself. Inspector General Emma Bolson. I'm ordered dispatched by the Federation. In other words, he's the only human who has the use of mana. Another question then. Why invite us here if you're going to such lengths to keep this a secret? Dragon's attacks have been particularly intense lately. Our losses are equally intense. It's a matter of time before the dragons break through to the continent. We reported the situation to our superiors, but they're telling us that it's up to us to do something for the time being. But in the end, we let the existence of the place leak as an urgent cry for help. Hey, just give me a second. I see. What do you think? You don't seem easily shaken. Everyone feels it too. The founding nations and the ones who control the flow of this world are connected somehow. Assemble. You're getting a new recruit. Let me assure you, it's a good one. You don't mean the princess, do you? But isn't it a little early for her to be assigned? She only just arrived 3 days ago. They're making her accepted. She gets to these to get preferential treatment with everything. I'd prefer not to, really. Now aren't you stubborn? Let's introduce ourselves. Welcome to the Course 4 squad. I'm Captain Solar. Cast rules all here. Buy equipment with the money you earn. Pay your way out of trouble if you break the rules. If you want to survive, you want to do whatever it takes to earn money. I have no intention of lowering myself to that level. You're very stubborn. Officer, introduce the others. Yes, ma'am. First squad executive officer Tara. Here we have Villian, the charge attack trooper. Eldy. Hilda. Lightning gunner Rosanna, and heavy gunner Chris and Esra. Yo. Preza. Hey. These things, they're all Nomas? These things? Are we Nomas to be treated like objects? By this amateur? Yes, we're all Nomas like you. Let's be friends. No. I'm most definitely not a Noma. But you can't use mana, can you? Only because the light mana doesn't reach here. It's another story if I return to the Empire. Well, Commander, the treat you gave us. This defect has no idea what's going on. You're going to let this defect boss us around? Ouch, that hurts. Really hurts. Here's the defects. Know your place, fallen princess. Okay, everyone, that's enough. Huh? Since we tied this ugly piece of garbage up her steel can, he's not all that ugly. No, in fact, he's very beautiful. Oh, come on, quit, Coco. Yeah, pretty nice with our new recruits. We're all normals, after all. You're already lowering me to your level. What are you going to make me do? I told you, we fight dragons. You do very well in the simulator that we use to you in actual combat. It's because of the cemetery. Trust me, I know. You're more than just a pretty princess, huh? Try to stay alive, okay? That's so you... This is bad. Alright, so we're doing the Cross-Hand story right now. The thing is, I just don't know what is being interpreted. Like, obviously I know it's being interpreted, but I don't know the context of a lot of this series. Oh, that's all units. Alright, fire some dragons. I can take on dragons. There's so many of them. They're not having the outside help us. The captain refused. We don't want to. That's. I'm not sorry her name. Okay? Alright, this seems like this could be not difficult. We have a lot of characters, so let's go with them. I don't think anyone does any big secrets and that I need to get the kill counts up, so I'm just going to do whatever I feel like then. A freaking bug in my face. 14. 0. Oh, okay, I need to work on you a lot. 13, 13, 13. 14. 14, okay. Given that the Bonnet Lady is probably the main character, quite obviously the main character, she's going to rank up those kill counts very quickly. But not even getting any music here. That has me with some concern, honestly. That makes me scared, scared. Alright, let's go. We're not even getting music, so I'm scared. But these do seem to be more real robots than supers. Well, in all robots, super, like... I seen the argument that Gundams are supers, but they're really not. Like, it's really how they're used in the anime that you're talking about, right? Oh, this is Gundam music. This is not from a new series. It sounds almost like Seda. There we go. So the one person I'm going to work on getting kills will be our lead character here. Ooh! That was scary. Go. That was scary. Alright, let's this lady do stuff. Oh, fuck. There we go. Let's go. No way. Get away, get away! Boom. I'm sure to make up with her lack of kills in no time. Hey, go, Hans! I knew you could finish him. I didn't think you'd take the combat so quickly. It was a little one. Anyone could handle that. It's been kind of all these strange feelings. There we go. Boom. Boom. Captain! They survive, Hans! Your eyes, you're filled with the exteriors of battle. The what? Whether it's blowing away an eye or an arm? It's right, your instinct lust for battle. That's what it means to be a Norma. You fight Hans, and you blow away your discontent. You've been furious enough to shatter that hypocritical world of yours. Silence, I'm not a Norma. Watch out, a big one's coming. A Galian class, no! Where are you going, Hans? Going back, going back. You idiot. The boy only has enough fuel for battle. Leave her. We got Dragoons to worry about. Hans! Hey, Coco! Andres! Please take me with you. How can you say that, Coco? I'll go to Andres' country and be with her. Yeah. Coco! No, help me! Hands! Distract the enemy! Ugh! We gotta cross the boss quickly. No! What are you doing? Get away! No! You finally awake. Was it all a dream? If only that was true. Who are you? I am Maggie, the military doctor. You've been asleep for 3 days now. I see. Both hammer units damaged and 3 Marauder's dead. The remains of 2 recruits have not been recovered. You failed to kill the dragons. All because you disowned us. How does it feel, Princess? You miraculously made out with a few scratches. Those death was a sloppy mess. Hilda and Rosa are calling you a murderer. A murderer? But Normas aren't human. This woman might be beyond saving. You can move, right? Come with me. Where are we going? You have a duty to perform. 3 graves at once. I feel bad for rusting you, Jasmine. It's fine. This is the duty of the Aslan when I'm not doing business. It's better to mourn now than later. You carry the 3 tombstones, Hans. Huh? The survivors built the tombs of the fallen with their own money. So you don't forget your responsibility. Don't worry, you can play the rest later. Noah Agnes, Coco Wilson, and Marina Cobell. They all had fine names. Daughters of Azeron. The names were returned when they died. The real names their parents gave them. Noah, and she was a little quick to violence, but she looked out for her comrades. So what's going to happen now? What am I supposed to do? Fight and kill dragons, that's it. What is a dragon anyways? And why do I have to kill them? I've gone over this already. You're a weapon to kill dragons. That's how us normals are allowed to live. Why? The world has soldiers, why us? I suppose somebody up there likes watching dragons kill each other. That's why we have been left here on Azeron, to fight a war that nobody knows about. Normals die to protect the cell world you call home. I didn't know that. I didn't know anything. Now it's your turn. No, wait. Can't I at least use a little mana? It seemed perfectly acceptable by people outside of the Founding Nations. Why this absurdity forced on Nomus? You should know best, being a Founding Nation leader. You're here because of your own rules. It's absurd, that's for sure. Coco was barely 12 years old. Only 12, same as my sister. No, she's nothing like Sylvia, she's not. Nomas aren't humans. Then what does that make you? You're a princess. Have no mana. Perform no duties. Who are you to destroy us in battle and send 2 young comrades to the Nordic grave? I'm... Dragons incoming!
あさっての方向ってやつだ。ビームサーベルの出力上げれば。
やらせてもらうわよ。
こはサーベルだ。
女だからって甘く見てると怪我するわよ。このハイメガランチャーで落ちなさい。当たれ。 私は生きる。どんな手を使ってでも。
予測通りね。先制攻撃をかけるわよ。
GN キャノンいつでもいけるです。
合図は頼むぜ。
GN キャノン発射。
言われたからにはきっちりこなすぜ。一気に行くぜ。ハイメガキャノンいっけー。
I was muted this whole time. Fuck. Alright. I'm sorry, but I'm going to call it today. I did not realize I was muted for so long. Well, see you all later today. I'm going to be doing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 because I am really enjoying that game. Oh wait, I'm peeking. Hello, hello? Alright. But yeah, I'll leave it to this today. See ya.